Welcome back. Our Robert Price continues his series on the people and places of Kern County where we live. And tonight he takes a look at one of Bakersfield's oldest and most unusual landmarks and the threat it now faces from PG&E. Here's Robert to explain.
These telephone poles here at Rosedale Ranch are about 12 feet away from these 140-year-old palm trees, and that, PG&E says, is too close. In 1890, the Kern County Land Company, an indirect forerunner of Castle and Cooke, came up with a marketing plan to sell off pristine farmland northwest of Bakersfield that was international in scope. It targeted, among others, English gentry, second-borns, so it is said, who had been deprived of inheritance by eldest brothers. The land company's pitch that they try farming in California sounded sufficiently promising to 250 of them. 10 years or so earlier, in order to give what was then called the Rosedale Colony an auspicious appearance, the land company planted more than 100 palm trees in a distinctive cross pattern. Fatima Bogharan is vice president of the Kern County Historical Society.
Palm trees were a big significance of wealth. They were made to symbolize some type of a tropical Mediterranean weather-like climate and fertile.
140 years later, the palms are still there. The vast majority, anyway. Pilots call them the cross palms. They've been used as navigation markers to train pilots out of Minter Field since World War II, but perhaps for not much longer. In 1956, Pacific Gas and Electric established a utility easement that runs parallel to the long lines of palms. The power poles erected in 1978 on that easement today are, in most cases, just 12 feet away. So they've got to go. The palms, that is, not the power lines. PG&E's Katie Ellen Harlan provided 17 News with a statement explaining why. We understand the landowner does not want the trees removed. However, the trees are located near distribution power lines, are in poor health, and are at risk of failing and falling into the facilities. Keith Gardner, who owns 3,000-acre Rosedale Ranch, which today includes 1,200 acres of almonds, says long-running efforts to negotiate have been fruitless. He said he offered to pay $100,000 to relocate the lines in exchange for credit on electrical bills for 2 years. No dice.
I understand they got a problem, but I thought we could get by on these trees were there before you were. You guys made a mistake in putting your line there. You know, and I would think that they would recognize that it was their problem. And I thought I'd get somewhere with it, but I didn't.
The tree service contracted by PG&E was scheduled on Monday to remove 7 of the trees that posed the greatest hazard. This, 2 weeks after the company removed 6 palms. Gardner said PG&E has removed 15 to 20 over the last 10 years, with more to come. And PG&E has the legal right to do so. Historic preservation, not codified in any meaningful sense in this place where we live, looks like it will lose again. So here at Rosedale Ranch, it's history versus safety, history versus legal right. That doesn't make it any easier to see these 140-year-old trees go. In Northwest Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.
The COVID